Hi guys, it's Amber Cranston. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a follow-up video for you guys. I've been able to melt through all 25 of my Bring Back My Bar fragrances for a couple times. I've tried them out a few times, and so I'm here now to share my thoughts with you guys on which ones I don't like, up to the ones that I'm adding to my Scentsy club, definitely. First of all though, I did want to say that Bring Back My Bar, Scentsy announced it will continue into July. Normally it is just a month's time that it happens. If you don't know what Bring Back My Bar is, so twice a year people are able to vote on Scentsy's website for scents that are retired. And then the top 25 of those scents are brought back for 1 month for people to purchase and stock up on or add to their Scentsy club. So June is one of the months for Bring Back My Bar this time around. And Scentsy announced, because of everything that's going on with how slow shipping is, because of the pandemic and everything else, and that they are extending it into July until supplies last, as long as supplies last. So that's awesome. It'll give us a little bit more time to get our bars and to try them and to make decisions on what we want to keep in our club and what we want to get rid of so we can add our new bars, trying to make room. So anyway, I was so excited and grateful that Scentsy decided to do that for their customers. So let's get into it. I'll start with my least favorite and work my way to the ones that I definitely want in my club. Now, of course, this is just my opinion. Everyone's noses are different. So just because something smells a certain way to me or I don't like it doesn't mean that you can't like it. But I'm just giving you my opinion and we'll go from there. So first off, my least favorite, if you guys watched my first sniffs video, you probably aren't surprised about this. It's cashmere. So I did melt it. Not for me. It's just not for me. It's a very powdery floral, and what it actually kind of reminds me of, which is kind of funny to say and I feel really bad saying it, but it is what I think of when I smell it, is a diaper pail, like a deodorized diaper pail. That is what I get. Oh, sorry, I don't like it at all. I know there's jasmine in it, which I do normally like, mixed with other things, but I think it's the lily of the valley in it. It's just too off-putting to me, so that's a definite no for me. And then next in the no category is Echo. This is just a really strong cologne. If you like cologne scents that are super strong, then you probably would like this one. But it's just, it's so strong where it was kind of giving me a headache. So that's a no for me. And then next, I will probably melt this bar, but by itself, it's a no, and that's bubblegum. I've just figured out from past experiences and with this bar, I'm just not big into bubblegum home fragrance. I like bubblegum, but home fragrance wise, I'm not a huge fan of it. I did the other day mix this with grape granita, which gave it like a grape bubblicious gum type smell, and that was actually pretty nice. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So that was pretty good. So when I do melt this, I'll probably do that again, is mix it with something else. So that's bubblegum. Okay, now on to the ones that I did enjoy, but I probably wouldn't ever purchase another bar from. First one is Route 66. This is another one that's cologne-y too, but it's more like fresh, clean, green cologne. It's lighter. It's not as like overpowering as Echo is. It's like a, you get citrus and like green notes to it, outside air type notes. So it was nice, but I wouldn't get it again. Next is Fresh Cut Grass, and it's definitely grass. I like green home fragrance usually, but this is another one. It's just kind of overwhelming to me. Maybe mixing it with something else would make it less so. I do like that there's a sweet, it's like a sweet grass note, but I'll probably use it and then I'm done. Next is eucalyptus. I don't mind eucalyptus. I like it actually. Usually not straight up eucalyptus, but it's not bad. But when I was warming it, it just kind of had an odd smell to it along with the eucalyptus. I think in the detailed fragrance description, it said there was herbs in it too. It might be one of that is just giving it kind of an odd smell. So that's not again a bar for me. I know this is a fan favorite, and I'm sorry guys, but banana nut bread is a no for me. It's just too artificial. When I was melting it, it was less so. But the nut and everything else did make it a little more palatable. And it's artificial, not like extreme banana Laffy Taffy. I can talk today. Banana Laffy Taffy, but more like a softer artificial. Like I would consider like Banana Runts candy, a little bit not as hardcore as Banana Laffy Taffy. So that's kind of the vibe I got from it. So that's a no for me, banana nut bread. Next is Simply Rose. This is a nice rose fragrance. If you love rose, this is a good one. I'm just not usually a huge fan of straight up rose. I like it mixed with other things, which I think would be good if you're looking for kind of a, what is it called? Bath & Body Works, Pink Petal Tea Cake vibe. I was thinking maybe if you mix a little bit of Simply Rose with Happy Birthday, it might give you that vibe, and that might be good. Although I think the Simply Rose, you'd probably have to do half a cube to a cube of Happy Birthday to get the vibe, the same type of vibe, because I think the rose would be strong as a whole cube. So there's that. Next is Cherry Limeade. This is one I wouldn't buy again, but I don't mind it. I don't mind going through the whole thing. It's just too much of a artificial drink, cherry drink type smell to me. It's Cherry Limeade, so obviously it's like a Cherry Limeade slush from Sonic. You definitely get the cherry and the lime, so it is a good combination, and there is a fizziness to it, which is really, really cool. But it's just not one that I enjoy enough to purchase again. Okay, next, this is moving on to the Like More, and I might consider purchasing it in the future. We have Coconut Cotton. This is a really nice blend. I'm very surprised because I'm not huge into laundry scents. I'm not big on linen, like really overpowering linen scents of especially I don't like, but this is a really nice soft combination of the cotton and the coconut. The thing about it is lighter. It is not a huge thrower. So in my downstairs open concept area, it was probably a 6 at most. So from now on, I'll be melting it in my bedroom. Not club worthy for me, but I would consider getting it again in the future, possibly. Next is Beach. Now this is a good scent. I did enjoy it. It has melon and tropical fruits and stuff in it, and I like it, but not enough to get it again. But I do enjoy it while I'm melting it. Okay, next is Cherry Vanilla. Now this is more of an authentic cherry compared to the Cherry Limeade. I do kind of get the almond. The almond isn't super strong, but the cherry is the most prevalent, and there's no ice cream. I know it says white chocolate ice cream. I don't get that at all. When it's melting, I get cherry and vanilla and a hint of almond. Every once in a while, the reason why I wouldn't probably purchase it again, but I may, is number one, it was on the lighter side, and number two, every once in a while, it would give off that cherry cough syrup vibe. Most of the time, it smelled authentic, but every once in a while I would get a hint of that, and I'm not a fan of that. So that is Cherry Vanilla. Thunderstorm. This is one I would consider getting again. It's a very fresh green floral, like a mixture. I know there is rose in this, but it's mixed with other things to where it's not like overwhelmingly rose, and it's really nice, and it was strong, but it's one that I have to be in the mood for because I'm not huge into melting florals that are this strong of a floral without that added extra sweetness to it. So that's Thunderstorm. Okay. Moving on to ones I would definitely repurchase, but I don't like them enough probably to add them to my club. Probably, I know. I might end up changing my mind. But first we have Hemingway. This is a type of masculine scent that I do like. It's just, it's not really cologne-ish. It's apple and spices and woods just all mixed together, and it makes a wonderful combination. Very earthy and spicy and just sexy man yummy. So it is more fall to me than all the rest of the bars, so I'll probably save it for the fall now. All right, next up is Pink Haze. This one is a berries and vanilla type scent, but it's more like body care berries and vanilla. There's like a muskiness to it, so it's like good for a bedroom scent. It's nice, and I like it. I would consider purchasing it again in the future. Next up is Blueberry Rush. I did enjoy this one. It's like blueberries with cranberries, so there's a tartness to it, and pomegranate and currants. The scent kind of dissipates pretty quickly though, and you're left with kind of this musky undertone that comes out as the blueberry dies down that I'm just not a fan of. So I would consider buying it in the future, but it's not club worthy for me. Next is Grape Granita. This is like a straight up grape popsicle type fragrance with a little hint of like floral, like honeysuckle, I think it is. That kind of gives it a little more of a balance. It's super strong. And I said earlier, I melted this with bubblegum and they fought for dominance. They were pretty evenly matched because both were super strong. Next is Jumping Jelly Bean. This is a pear jelly bean fragrance. It is definitely better than the Jelly Belly Juicy Pear one that Scentsy has out now too. It's more authentic to me. It is pear. You can tell that it is pear, which I enjoy. It's just very, very candied sweet. So I enjoy it, and I would consider getting it in the future, but it's not enough to put in my club. Next is Rio Beach. This is a nice beachy scent. Reminds you of suntan oil a little bit with a little bit of coconut and fruit in it too. Pineapple. It's really good. I like it. Think along the lines of Skinny Dippin'. I actually have a wax comparison video coming out in the next day or so that compares Rio Beach and Skinny Dippin' together, so stay tuned for that. Okay, now we're on to the ones that I may still add to club. I haven't absolutely decided yet. First off is Happy Birthday, another fan favorite, I know. And this is like funfetti cake. I know that's the general consensus, that it's like a funfetti cake and icing. And I do get that definitely. I'm just not huge into by itself. I'm not a huge mixer, first of all, I have to say that. This would definitely be one that would be amazing mixed with other fragrances, like sugar strawberry. You could get strawberry pound cake, like BBW's strawberry pound cake, if you mix those two together. I'm just not much of a mixer. So I do really like this, and I have already bought more bars of it, but I don't think I like it enough to put it in my club just because by itself, although I do really like it, I'm not just like a straight up vanilla cake type melter. And I'm not a mixer, so there you go. So I don't like it enough to kick something out of my Scentsy club, but I still might end up changing my mind. I don't know, we'll see. So as of now, that's not going in my club. Next is another one I'm dithering on, and that is White Sands. This is a beautiful, see, on cold, I don't really care for it. But when it's melting, I think there's rice. It said there was rice in it, which is kind of odd to me. But when it's melting, it's just a really sexy, musky, sweet bedroom type of scent. And it's really good. I really like it. I am considering putting it in my club. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely at least getting one more bar before it's gone. Okay, this is another one. I think this one will probably end up in my club. I don't know though. I'm trying to keep my club to not outrageous proportions. So, and oh, I forgot to tell you what it is. It's Sugar. I know this is another one everybody loves. And it is really good. It's like cotton candy meets perfume. It's so pretty. It is really nice for a bedroom type of fragrance. So that's Sugar. It may end up in my club. Okay, now the last three are the ones that will definitely be in my club. And I've added I think 2 of them. I still have one of them to put in my club. Okay, first off is Fuzzy Blanket. This is really pretty. It's just a relaxing, beautiful, comforting lavender. It's sweet and just cozy, and I think the name is perfect for it, Fuzzy Blanket. It just feels cozy and soothing, calming, perfect bedroom scent. So this one was added to my club, Fuzzy Blanket. Next, Southern Evening. Now this one surprised me, you guys, because again, I'm not huge into florals, especially florals that aren't sweet or aren't mixed with like fruit. And this is sweet, but it's like sultry sweet. It's like amber and jasmine and some other things. It does make you think of like a sexy lady perfume. It's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. There's like the spiciness to it too. It's not like cinnamon, not like pantry spices. I don't know. It's just really nice and I love it. So that one's going in my club. And last but not least is Beach Daisy. This is another one that's a floral, but this is the normal type of florals that I do like. It's sweet and floral. I know there's apple, there's like green apple in it, and it's daisies, and I think tropical waters it said. So it is, it's like a fresh fruity floral, and I really like it, and it's a really good performer. So Beach Daisy was added. So 3 of them, possibly 6 will be added to my club. So anyway, thanks for spending some time with me. Let me know in the comments what you've been enjoying, and if there's any of them that you absolutely have to have to stock up on or add to your club. Leave me a comment down below and let me know those things. If you want to buy any of these scents, of course, contact your consultant. If you don't have a consultant, I have a website link down in the description. It's madaboutmelts.scentsy.us, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Until then, TTFN, ta-ta for now.